The secret I'm about to reveal to you is something that I have personally used, and you already know I've made a lot of money trading meme coins. I've been in this game for a very long period of time. So if you have a very small portfolio under $1,000 US, you can use these strategies that I'm about to teach you to scale your portfolio from around $0 all the way to about $10,000 US in a very cheap, efficient way. You do not need to join alpha groups that really charge thousands of dollars per month, and you also do not need any fancy trading bots and all that junk. So basically what I'm about to share with you is pure alpha, things that anybody can use and grow your portfolio from 0 to $10,000 in a very short period of time. Class is in session, and of course, like I promised you, these are the different strategies that you are going to be using. Of course, this is pretty much applicable to people who've got under 1,000 portfolio, but if you do have a portfolio worth more than $1,000 US, right, this can also work. All you got to do is understand how to use different liquidity sets. So if you've got a $50,000 US portfolio, you need to find entries and exits that accommodate your type of liquidity requirement. But anyhow, before I digress, let's stick to the people who've got under $1,000 US in their portfolio. So what you're going to want to do is concentrate on communities with free calls. The reason why you are looking for a community with free type of alpha is due to the fact that, number one, you're trying to save on money. You do not want to pay anybody to join an alpha group, and number two, you are going to be looking for new key opinion leaders. These influencers who are like basically just starting on their YouTube journey, and they have reasons to give a lot of value. So a lot of them are going to be giving you free alpha with regards to what projects are going to do very well, and you are going to be trading these coins that they are going to be giving because they have a following. Okay, so pretty much when you're looking for new key opinion leaders, right, new influencers, you have to monitor them. You have to look at how proactive the community is, because you are looking to follow somebody who's got a mass following, or rather a substantial following. When or if they give a call, right, it has to reflect, due to the fact that they've got numbers, they've got people who are following them. For example, this guy is really coming up. He's pretty new. He's got around 4,000 subscribers. Coin Talk, check him out. By the way, I'm in no way affiliated with him, but I've been following what he has been doing. He's been giving nothing but pure alpha. So if you take a look at his YouTube channel, right, he gives micro meme caps that are exploding. He's just giving a lot of information, and most of the information that he's giving out is absolutely free alpha, and it's something that you can take action on and really get very good results. So I've been tracking him for the past couple of days, and honestly, he's doing very well, and his YouTube channel is just starting to pop up. He's only 1 month old. So what you have to do is find many such type of content creators who are going to be giving you insane, crazy alpha. So the thing is, as his channel blows up, right, there's going to be way more people following, and therefore all the calls that he's going to be making, all the recommendations that he's going to be making are definitely going to be sort of very lucrative. You understand? So that's point number one. Point number two is be very specific with the market caps as far as this is concerned. So what I'm talking about here is the market capitalization. So basically target 250,000 to around $1 million US. Okay, because the reason why you want to restrict your market cap entries, especially in this particular threshold, is because you want to have a very high maximum upside, if I can put it that way. You want to get into something which is absolutely undervalued, that can really do like a 10x, 1,000x, 100x. Okay, and you're only going to get those opportunities if you get in coins that have got a very small market cap. Okay, and remember, you only have like $1,000 US. Okay, so you can only get away with very small market cap in order for you to flip, because the ultimate goal is for you to turn your $1,000 or $0 or $100 into $10,000 really, really quick. Okay, the other point is obviously much more of a technical point, because these ones are sort of strategies that help you be able to get the alpha, and you also have like your guideline with regards to your entries as far as market capitalization is concerned. So do not really be restricted as far as 1 million to around 250,000 to about $1 million. You're not really restricted to that, but for me this is like the sweet spot for your portfolio type. Okay, so you can even try 10 million US dollars, 5 million US dollars, but you have to understand that the flips are going to be very minimal. So this is one of the reasons why you have to follow this particular target. The other part, the other point is obviously going to be very technical. Number one, in order for you to really be able to scale $1,000 into $10,000 is you require to have a little bit of technical analysis capability. Okay, you need to have some sort of skills. So when it comes to money making, right, skill is required. If you do not have skills, right, you can always learn. Honestly speaking, right, understanding about the FVG, which is the fair value gap, this is just simply fair value gap, support and resistance. There's also the point of control, PoC, point of control. So basically this is going to be sort of a very specific trading methodology which is going to allow you to like zoom in. Just give me a minute, I'll tell you what exactly I mean. So if you work on your technical analysis, which is maximum going to take you about 48 hours, if you spend 48 hours researching on fair value gap, price control areas and all that good stuff, you guys are going to be very good. You're going to be masters of technical analysis. Once you understand these aspects, it's going to be easy for you to like follow the course that he's giving you, and you're going to be able to enter on the support and the resistance levels. On the support levels, selling resistance and so on and so forth. Let's look at the definition of a fair value gap in case you guys don't really have an idea what this is. So basically a fair value gap in trading is a price gap on a chart where there's an imbalance between the buyers and the sellers, often due to a sudden and strong price movement. This gap signifies an area where the market is attempting to find its fair value and is typically filled when the price retraces, according to NGL1. So basically this is an imbalance between the buyers and the sellers, and usually the price comes back down to fill that level. So this is one of the reasons why I have been talking about resistance and support. So basically you are going to be finding a lot of support in the fair value gap of any trading action. So I'm going to illustrate with you on multiple charts, and you guys are going to have an understanding of how you can trade fair value support and fair value gap support and resistance. So this is some powerful stuff. So anyhow, before we further move on, I also want to bring your attention to the point of control in PoC trading. Let me just zoom it in for you guys. In PoC trading, the point of control is a price level where most of the trading activity or volume occurred during a specific time period. Traders use this information to identify potential support and resistance levels, and can also be used to analyze market structure and sentiment. So basically, if you understand FVG, which is fair value gap, and PoC, which is point of control, right, you are able to manipulate the support and the resistance. Therefore, you are going to be able to have better risk analysis. Okay, because when it comes to memecoin trading, you have to be very solid when it comes to understanding your risk, when to understand when to scale in and when to basically lay back. And this is one of the reasons why it's very important for you to understand what is happening behind the each and every candle. Each and every candle that closes gives you a particular set of data that can allow you to make better moves. Let me explain. So as far as PoC is concerned, right, PoC, FVG is going to be the fair value gap. This is basically where the imbalance happens between the buyers and the sellers. Okay, so you've got buyers and you've got sellers. Within the FVG, right, you're going to find the PoC, which is the point of control. So within the fair value gap, when the fair value gap has been created, you're going to have a PoC. The PoC is going to be a particular level in a trading session which is going to have the highest likelihood of the price coming back to that level, either to find support or to find resistance. But most likely the price is going to have a retest in the PoC. So the PoC is going to help you demarcate the support and the resistance, especially when resistance is established. You guys already know how to figure out where the resistance is. So for now, so that you guys can get acquainted with these terminologies. Let's use Solana. So right now I'm using indicators. This line that you're seeing is the point of control. Each and every day the point of control is created, and I'm using the indicator called SVP, which is the session volume profile. The session volume profile on a daily basis allows me to understand where the price of the point of control is. So these white lines that you're seeing do not get analysis paralysis. Yes, I understand it's like a lot of information to sort of absorb, but bear with me. Okay, so each and every day this is the point of control. The reason why this is very important is because most of the times the point of control really plays a significant role when trading, and this is one of the reasons why you can have a better edge. Okay, so usually the price gravitates towards a point of control. If it breaks out, like in this particular case, right, there's a point of control right over there, right? When it breaks out, it goes to another point of control and it sort of retraces. If there's a lot of buying power, it's going to gravitate towards the next point of control. So right now, as far as Solana is concerned, the point of control which is being used, or rather which is being significant, is this one right over here. So it's very easy for you to scale in and out. You can easily trade back and forth because you're able to manipulate them, you understand? So what you need to do, of course I can't really teach you this in a very short video. In the next 48 hours, understand how to manipulate and trade with the point of control, the fair value gap, support and resistance. You guys are going to be very extremely good at trading meme coins. Anyhow, now go back to your Axiom Pro. By the way, if you guys are not really part of Axiom Pro, the link is going to be in the description. So when this influencer talks about meme coins that are going to do very well, like he gives his video like it's blowing up, like for example right now this video was created 6 hours ago, right? So all you got to do is turn on post notifications. By the way, I'm really supporting him right now, even without him knowing. So yeah, big shout out to Coin Talk. And if you guys go to his YouTube channel, just say we are from CRYPTOHYPE, so that he knows that I'm sending him a few subscribers, people who are watching him and all that stuff. So you guys, when you go to his YouTube channel, just type I'm from CRYPTOHYPE, and just let him know that I'm sending you from my channel. So the type of information that he gives usually has got like a window period of about 0 to about 48 hours. It's very actionable during this particular time frame. So look at all the coins that he's talking about, because he's consistently giving microcaps that can do very well. So when you look at those coins, pick the very best and go back to the drawing board. Look at the charts and figure out where the point of control is, where the fair value gap is. Like for example, if hypothetically speaking, he talked about this cryptocurrency which is doing very well right now, you could potentially demarcate the fair value gap and just basically draw your support and all that good stuff. So wait for the price to sort of give you support and resistance. When you figure out the support and resistance, it's going to be easy for you to understand the point of control, the area where a lot of coins were traded. And of course, if you're using Axiom Pro, just simply click on indicators and then put your SVP or whatever indicator. So on TradingView, it's very easy. So as you can see right over here, I've got SVP. I've also got the VWAP because I'm really interested in trading the volume. So once you get to understand that, just plot your support and your resistance levels and look for bearish order blocks and bullish order blocks and look for your entries. So for example, this level right over here was a very good level to look out for. And if you take a look at the PoC, now since I've done it so many times, like I even understand where the point of control is. For example, in this particular case, the point of control was around these levels. Okay, this was where the point of control is, and this is one of the reasons why once it broke out, it sort of came back to retest here before further pushing towards the upside. Okay, so if you were able to identify the point of control plus also the resistance levels, we also have another bearish order block right over here. You extend it and you've got a bullish order block at the bottom. All you got to do is understand how to play these support and resistance levels. Once you get to figure out that the PoC, which is obviously the point of control, is a level where the most trading activity happened, if you see that the PoC is flipping into bullish, then you obviously know that it's time to get in. It's time to flip and go back into that particular trade, and you get in. So this was a very good illustration of the point of control, which was created by this particular downtrend. So as you further continue trading the charts, right, you're going to be able to create more fair value gaps and more point of control areas and so on and so forth. So right now another one is being created, so we can safely say that another area of value is being created around this level. So it's very easy for you to sort of come up with these rectangles and just understand where the price is going to go. So for a fact, I do know that if the price comes back to this particular order block right over here, the bullish order block right over here, the price is going to have a reaction. So it's going to come like this and then try and flip. So you have to be very careful, because maybe, especially due to the fact that this coin is only 24 hours, right, it could end up ragging. So this is one of the reasons why this strategy is going to mostly work on coins that are more than 2 weeks for the most part. Okay, so a lot of coins that have already proven that they've got a very good community, and they've already proven that they are here to stay. They've already experienced like a dramatic 90% drop, and there's still volume, there's still bullishness. Like for example, if we go to the discover page, right, we're going to see a lot of these coins. For example, coins that were 3 months old. Like for example, this is a very good example of this illustration, because a coin is already 3 months old, and you already know that, okay, if there's already more interest coming through, then there is a likelihood of it doing very, very well. So this is something that you can just trade back and forth and hopefully make a whole lot of money. So I really hope that you guys understand how to manipulate the PoC, how to use support and resistance and all that good stuff. So my job is to point you in the right direction. Do not have a mentality of being spoon-fed entirely. I've given you the blueprint. Put in work in the next 24 to about 72 hours, most likely 48 hours from now. You guys are going to be masters of identifying the fair value gap. Listen, if you really want to make a lot of money in this world, nobody's going to hand you over everything. You understand? You have to put in personal effort. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope that you had a blast. I really hope that you enjoyed each and every alpha in today's episode. And of course, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you join my Telegram group. There's nothing but free alpha in my public Telegram group. The link is obviously in the description box below. So take everything that I taught you in this episode seriously, because you can ultimately change your life. So obviously you are looking forward to having a portfolio beyond 10,000 US dollars. Hopefully we're going to make millions and millions of dollars trading meme coins. So this concept that I told you can be scaled to like a larger degree, where you are able to use larger amounts of money, higher liquidity, and you can obviously scale your portfolio from around 10,000 US dollars all the way to about 5 million US dollars. All you gotta do is apply. Yeah, that's all I had for you. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, aka CryptoHype, aka the 5-star meme coin general. Talk to you a little bit later, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, see you. Bye.